Так, всем привет! Сегодня продолжаем играть в Paws and Soul. Остановились мы в целом не так уж и далеко от начала, но, думаю, что-нибудь сделаем. А что я тут делаю, такой вопрос? Твою мать. Где-то вот там основной спавн, за этой горой. И, короче, я упал вот в эту пропасть, а разработчик, видимо, то ли тупанул, то ли я опять скрипты сломал, и я оказался вот тут, на финальном острове. Ой, бля, начинается. Снова придется использовать совкину заморскую. Вот туточки. Телепорт, я сказал. Опа. Телепорт.
That's me. Do I know you?
Yes. Hi. We used to go to elementary school together. You helped me once before a test, remember?
Yes, I think so. You're David, right? Yes, now I remember. I'm sorry. There's so much going on with school and everything that I forgot. I haven't seen you in a long time. I thought you transferred to another school, somewhere far away from here.
There's nothing to be sorry about. You're right, actually. I did transfer to another school, but now I'm studying here. By the way, I recognized you the minute I saw you. It'd be a crime to forget my savior who helped me with such a difficult test.
Oh, come on. It was an easy test.
Easy for you to say, being a genius.
Oh, get out of here. You're just flattering me. It was just a little help.
It's not flattery. I really do think that about you.
Okay. Listen, I gotta go. It was nice meeting you again. Hope to see you soon. You're not going to transfer to another school again, are you?
No, of course not. It was
Apollo.
nice meeting you again, too.
Alrighty then. See you soon.
Unbelievable. She said see you soon. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. So embarrassing.
Так,
Elizabeth is quite a
тут
nice
мы и
girl.
остановились.
David seems to like her, given how shy he was when talking to her. However, still don't understand who they are. Why do I see them on my way? I hope I'll get all the answers. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Everything's floating here. Incredible.
Ой-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Давайте выкопаем кристалл, ибо о чем. Короче, вот тут я бегал, свалился вот тут за текстуры и попал вот туда на центральный остров, не обойдя все остальные. Что нам вообще нужно? Что нам дает вот эта вот штука, которую мы выкопали? Что-то она дает, но, по-моему, ничего она не дает. Так, что это за штука? Нажмите F. Допустим, F. Ой. У нас это съели. Кому-то лего летит. Кто кейсики в Genshin Impact открывал? Это вот к вам лего летит сейчас.
I look at the sky and think to myself, what a beautiful thing life is.
Нет.
Delightful things come to your head being in the open. I should take you out more often.
Стоп, а я могу
You're
ее
right.
утянуть?
I guess those school walls are pressing me down. I can't let my thoughts out in the real world and just feel at ease in its beauty.
You must be in a good mood. It's the second time you've referred to beauty.
Come on, lie down next to me and look. Doesn't it give you any positive thoughts?
You're right. It feels so calm and therapeutic. You radiate positive vibes. Did you know that? Wait a minute. Isn't that a storm cloud coming towards us?
No, I didn't know that. Speaking of clouds, usually people think of me as a quiet guy with a cloud hanging over
Лежат.
him.
чилят.
Thanks for taking me out. It means a lot to me, as well as any time spent with you.
David, you're making me feel embarrassed. Let's get back to those gloomy walls before the rain comes down on our heads. By the way, you didn't seem quiet and gloomy to me at the beginning. I found you quite nice and sweet. You were too shy, though. Just like me.
Well, you know how to make people feel embarrassed, too. Whoa. You hear that thunder? I think we really should get back now.
Good idea. Let's take everything and get going, then. Getting soaked to the bones wasn't in my plans.
I like how those two are getting along. This time, David seems to be more confident, and Elizabeth seems to like him. It's obvious that they feel good with one another.
Я хочу собрать все сферы в одно место. Пак. Ну ладно, погнали на спидах. Опа. Что у нас тут? Открывайте. Велосипед?
David talked his
Велосипед.
parents' ears off about them buying him a tricycle. So in the end, they had to acquiesce. After getting his first scratches on his knees, David left his tricycle to gather dust with other things in the attic.
Разработчики, конечно, веселые. Они нам тут показывают, как Дэвид уже чуть ли не семью завел, и тут же рассказывают, как трехколесный велосипед на чердак кидает. Что это у нас? Да, по-моему, она на высокий прыжок. Или нет? Какие-то сюжетные тропы проложили, а знаков никаких не поставили. Куда мне бежать? Где тропинка? Опа, еще сферы.
So, this is the David you've been telling me about all the time?
Yes, Mom, it's him. You didn't need to mention about telling about all the time, though.
I hope she
Кто
said
из них?
only good things about me.
She can't stop talking about what a good lad you are.
Угу.
Come on, Mom. You're making me uncomfortable.
I'm glad to finally meet you, Mrs. Raywild. I've heard a lot about you, too.
And I hope that you've heard only good things about me as well.
Only good things, Mrs. Raywild.
Okay, you sit here and talk and I'll go put the kettle on. Mom, behave yourself.
Oh, come on, sweetie. You know me.
Yes, Mom, I do know you. And that's the problem.
So, what are your plans for the future with Elizabeth?
Ничего себе прыгаю,
What?
прям до головы достаю.
Oh, no. We're just friends. Nothing more.
I see how you look at each other. I think you'd be a great couple. Remember, you can't hide anything from a mother.
Do you really think so?
Yes, I do. Elizabeth made a good choice. But don't waste time, or the dove will fly out of your hands.
Mom, I hope you didn't tell David anything
А ты
embarrassing.
прям сейчас не слышала,
Did you?
да? Ты не слышала.
I didn't, love. We were talking about my tea collection from all over the world. You know that I won't miss an opportunity to tell someone about my hobby.
Yeah, Mom loves boasting about her tea collection.
It was quite interesting.
Oh, seems like the water is boiling. I'll go make us some tea.
Okay, Mom. I'm sorry. She's always this way.
Don't be. Everything's going just fine.
Phew. I'm so glad to hear that.
Seems like Elizabeth is more anxious than David. It's important for her that her mom likes David. I feel very happy, for some reason, that everything went okay for them. Seems like they are connected by some threads of fate.
Braids of Fate, это, конечно, прекрасно. Какого хрена у нас волк высотой меньше колена прыгает чуть ли не на голову? Я могу ошибаться, но, по-моему, они в реальности так не умеют. Блин, музыка кайфовая. Прям прикольная.
I don't know where I should apply to. There are so many schools and majors to choose from, but I just can't find anything that suits me. Dad wanted me to become a politician, but it's just not my thing. I need something with less responsibility in it. The arts, maybe? I can barely be called a patron of the arts, though. Mom just wants me to be whoever I want, but I don't know who I want to be. There isn't much time left, and I've got no ideas. It's a serious step for the future, so I have to think everything over carefully. The most important thing is not to stand still. I have to be more decisive. Like Father.
All of this seems to be so familiar. I don't understand. As if this was all connected with me somehow.
I was accepted to 2 schools, and I know which one I'll choose. I've been dreaming about that one. And what about you, David? Were you accepted to any?
У него
I'm
там
happy for you,
проблемы.
Elizabeth. I was only accepted to 1, even though we applied to the same schools.
To only 1? Why?
I submitted my application late. They said there were no free admission slots. Good thing I got accepted at least somewhere.
Oh, David. You don't care very much, do you? You should have listened to me and submitted your application earlier. But you were just wasting time instead.
You were right, as always. This is all my fault, I admit it.
Справедливо.
Well, seems like I don't want to go to the college that I've been dreaming about for so long that much.
Elizabeth, you shouldn't sacrifice your dream for me.
Someone has to keep an eye on you. Besides, my dream has already come true when they accepted me. It will be easier for us when we are together.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, that's an interesting turn of events. However, I already said before that they are connected with some threads of fate. I wonder where all this is going.
This is going к тому, что они все сдохнут от недостатка денег из-за того, что Элизабет не пошла в нормальный колледж. А что это за символы забираются? Они имеют какое-то значение? Мы на месте. Рассказывайте, что у вас тут почем.
Thanks for giving me a lift, Mom.
Oh dear, I'll miss you so much. What am I supposed to do without you?
The year will fly by quickly. You won't even notice how soon summer comes. And I'll be there for the holidays.
I know. But I'm still going to miss you.
I'll miss you too, Mom.
David, did your father call you?
He did. He said he's going to be busy and won't be able to come.
Oh, he's busy all the time. He could free up some time to come and see his son off.
It's okay, Mom. It won't be the last time I see him. We'll meet anyway. Okay, Mom. I gotta go. Elizabeth is waiting for me.
Give my regards to her. Take care of yourself, David. And don't forget to call me.
You too, Mom.
David needs his father. I wish he could see that. The family needs him. I hope everything will be fine for them.
Так они сами его выпроводили, алло. Что тут отец изменит, если вот эта мать подала на развод? Рассказчик, слушай, я тут лучше тебя работаю. Выйти на кактус? А, все, я понял, что нам надо сделать. Сейчас, короче, запустим все кактусы и устроим тут дискотеку. Еще один кактус. Дискотека закончилась, листва проросла. Летим к порталу на следующий остров. А, ну и вот, собственно, мы сейчас телепортируемся на финальный остров, на который я еще раньше попал при помощи бага. Вот мы и тут. Куда все бабло? 40 штук сняли. Вы чё? За что так много? Не, ну а вы что думали? Проходка на следующий уровень дорого стоит теперь.
The further I go, the more I feel the connection between me and David. This force is calling me even more persistently. Oh, David, I don't know what's waiting for us ahead, but I'm glad I'm going along this path with you. And no matter what it'd be, I'll always be next to you from the beginning until the end.
Это все, конечно, очень трогательно, но вот такой назревающий вопрос. А зачем нам все это нужно? Ну, типа, зачем нам быть с Дэвидом от начала и до конца? Это имеет какой-то смысл? Опа. Локация, выход. Ё-моё, неплохо.
It's cold.
У нас это небо цвет поменяло. А, чё, всем похуй? Ну ладно.
Hi, David.
Ты где?
Hi, Dad. I didn't expect you to call.
Just wanted to know, how have you been doing lately?
Well, it's not bad. I graduated from college, and now I'm thinking about where I should work. What about you?
That's good news. I'm fine, thanks, son. Time flies by so fast. Seems like it was only yesterday that we sent you to school with your mom. Now you're looking for a job. Got any ideas where you'd like to work?
I got a couple. I always wanted to work at some studio as a junior designer, and then we'll see how it goes.
I see you thought everything through. I'm proud of you, son.
Well, I thought that you wanted me to make another career, like in politics or being a lawyer. You've always been saying that.
Yeah, you're right, son. And I was wrong. I demanded too much from you and didn't think about what you really wanted. Your mom was always right about it, but I didn't want to listen to her. Thought I did everything right. I'm sorry, son. Sooner or later, everyone realizes how wrong they were.
I understand, Dad. You were right up to a point. I missed you. We missed you. Mom did well, but sometimes I needed a father's advice. Now I don't need it that much, but thanks for calling anyway. It means a lot to me.
I understand that I missed a lot and couldn't fully participate in raising you, and your mother, woman of spirit,
Хватит болтать.
but I miss you, son. Do you mind if I call you again?
Sure, Dad. Call me anytime you want.
Thanks, David. I love you, son. No matter how strange it may sound from your ever-busy father. You're right. I do know.
I
Наконец-то
feel
не
some tension
заткнулись.
in the air. It's a good thing that the father is willing to get in touch with his son. The divorce affected him deeply. It's never too late to try and fix broken relationships and mistakes, but one needs courage for that. It'll probably take some time for David's father, but the main thing is the intention to fix everything.
Опа. Купать, купать, купать.
The first
Русские
present from a
какие-то.
girlfriend. It will always be the first and the dearest, especially if this girl is your first love. It seemed so to David until he met the one and only.
Подарок от шлюх его. Так и запишем. Ё-моё, красивишно тут.
I checked your resume. So, you graduated from college recently, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Did you work alongside your studies?
I did work when I had time, and I work now here and there
Хочу на
when I
стол
get the
запрыгнуть.
chance.
Погладь
Judging by
меня.
your resume, you appear to be qualified
Like
for the
me, yeah.
position of junior designer. If you prove yourself, you'll get a promotion and eventually career growth. We can provide such an opportunity. Besides, I see you're an aspiring young man. There's only one question left on my
Давайте еще
mind.
резюме послушаем. Ну это ж так
Yourself,
важно
do
для
you want
сюжета.
this job?
Certainly I do. I was studying at college for 4 years for that, and this is in my resume. I've always wanted to become a designer. I understand that I don't have the experience as a designer, especially in IT, but I'm sure I can handle it.
All right then. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Thanks, sir. I don't know what to say.
Да хватит вам болтать.
You don't have to say anything. Come tomorrow at 9. We are a friendly team. We'll show you everything here. I hope you'll pull together with the rest of the team. We are all a little bit weird here.
Okay, thank you. I'll be here right at 9 a.m.
Great. David got employed at his first serious job.
Вы так и будете тут сидеть? Ну, окей, удачи. Так, что нам на этой-то локации делать? Ничего себе, тут лока огромная. С моим уровнем ориентирования на местности мы тут надолго.
Hi, David. You wanted to talk to me.
I remember you telling me that if I work hard, I'll get a promotion. And you see how hard I work, but you still haven't offered me any. Although you promised me that opportunity many times. Why?
David, I understand your irritation. You deserved a promotion long ago. But these are not the best time for the company. Many projects were simply canceled. People are leaving the studio, not willing to endure the difficult situation.
Why don't you assign me to the position of somebody who wasn't willing to endure the difficult situation? Why do you promote anyone but me?
David, you must understand that these people have worked here longer than
Мне
you.
кажется, ссориться с
And
начальством
they've
не
been waiting
лучшая
for their
идея.
promotion too.
So you're saying that I have to wait in line to get a promotion until I get old? Is that correct?
David, work harder than the others, and one day you...
I've been listening to this for years. I've had enough of this. I'm afraid I'll have to follow the others who left the company.
There's no need
Гений
to
мысли.
react so much, David.
You promised me! And now you're
Ой, да
saying
не
that I
ори
should
ты
wait a
так.
little longer until the company will be on track again? I'm sorry, but I don't see any opportunities for the career growth in your company. Thank you for the experience I gained working here.
Okay, David. I respect your decision. Thank you for all the work you've done in our company.
Ну, по крайней мере, они не
The
подрались.
boss was so unfair to David. At first, he promised that if David worked hard, he'd have got the promotion. And now, he said that he can't give it to him because of some line. It angers me to no end.
Склерозник на рассказчике. Тебе русским языком, английским языком объяснили, что много людей, не можем. Он тут что-то говорит. Что это за символ? F, чтобы выйти. Что оно нам дает? Опа, еще один символ. Нам их типа все надо включить? А, где-то еще один должен быть. Ну да, с ним все так просто не будет. Его сейчас надо поискать. Так, ну... Спасибо! Спасибо, игра, спасибо! Какие штырявые тут полы, я просто прыгал по скалам и спрыгнул в тайник, из которого не могу выйти. А, я еще и... Настолько все плохо, да? А зачем я сохранил игру? Ну просто, скорее всего, я сейчас заспавнюсь абсолютно точно там же. Главное, чтобы хотя бы объекты появились заново. Ну, очевидно, что она отсюда не пропала. Так, давайте я отсюда нас вытащу. Мы сейчас обязательно уберем эту стену. Мы обязательно достанемся туда легитимным способом. Надо только подождать.
What's on your mind, David? You invited me to this restaurant? Everything is so ridiculously expensive here.
Just enjoy the moment, sweetie. This evening is all about you.
You're making me feel embarrassed, David.
I think that sooner or later this embarrassing day had to come.
I found this idea with the restaurant pretty weird from the beginning. Everything is suspiciously too perfect. David, what is this about?
Мне кажется, я понял.
Dear Elizabeth Graywild, for all the
Ну
years
да.
of living together, and even not living together,
Почему их так кидает по пространству? Такое чувство, что motion capture кривой какой-то, с шумами сильными.
and all these years, I've been waiting for this moment. When I would get down,
Давай быстрее, быстрее. Ну быстрее, ну нам сюжет проходить, ну быстрее.
who will compliment me the rest of my life.
Славянский зажим
Oh my
сиськами.
god! Yes, I will! I love you.
Горько,
I'm very happy
горько, горько.
I love you too.
О, молодцы, поженились, теперь
Planned
давайте мне
everything
дальше
well.
проходить надо.
A little more, and Elizabeth would have fainted. She seemed to be nervous, more than David. Fortunately, everything went fine.
Это все прекрасно, а как дальше быть? Все это время деревья выкапывать можно было. Ё-моё, какой же мы богатый хвост. У нас 131 вот эта вот единичка души. В основном благодаря багу, конечно. А прикиньте, насколько безвыходная ситуация, если у меня не было бы консоли, я бы туда провалился, и игра в этот же момент сохранилась. Вот это вот рофлс бы был. Так, ну эта бабочка точно хавабельная.
This
Поймать.
butterfly allows me to see the hidden truth. Now, with its help, I'll know for sure whether something is true or false.
Ну, я так понимаю, нам сюда. Очевидно.
What have you done? You ruined my work!
Je suis désolé, madame. I didn't mean to. 1,000 apologies wouldn't be enough to say how sorry I am that I dropped the whole tray with coffee on you.
Merde. Ugh. Whatever. Today's not my day, obviously.
Can I somehow make up for it?
I doubt that you know how to handle a brush and oils, and I have to deliver the work by tomorrow. I'll tell that I got sick. Maybe it'll work out and they postpone the deadline to the next week.
What would you say if I take you out for a cup of coffee? Please, don't think that I'm trying to flirt with you or anything. I just feel terribly sorry for what I've done, and I want to make amends. My name is Josué.
It's
What about
definitely
you?
the wrong way.
Michelle. My name is Michelle. You've already treated me to a cup of coffee. But so be it. I agree for a second one. If you promise not to spill it on me.
I promise that not a drop of coffee will be spilt on you. I'll bring an umbrella with me.
It's quite an unusual way to get acquainted with somebody, ruining their work.
So you're going to remind me about it for the rest of our lives?
Of course. I need to get even with you for that somehow, after all. And who told you about our lives?
Fair enough.
The waiter is quite clumsy, but maybe his clumsiness will play into his hands. He dropped the tray on the right table. No apologies can save Michelle's work, but probably this loss will be compensated with something equally, or even more, important.
Очень полезно, конечно. Куда нам дальше?
David,
Yes?
did you
Где?
ever think about,
Did I ever think about what?
well,
А, вот они.
let's say, about an addition to the family?
Are you talking about a pet? You know what a big responsibility that is, don't you?
Так у тебя ж вот оно животное сидит.
No, I'm not talking about an animal, David.
Ха-ха-ха-ха-ха-ха-ха-ха. Ну типа женщина, животное, смеемся. Ха-ха-ха.
I'm talking about a baby.
I'm sorry.
It's definitely the wrong way, Дэвид. Не надо оно тебе.
So, did you think about a baby?
Elizabeth, sweetie. Let's talk about it later, okay? It's too late already, and it was a tough day for me.
Okay. Whatever then.
Well, it didn't go too well. Seems like David isn't eager to have children. It seems to really upset Elizabeth.
Давайте еще на фоне этого они подерутся, посрутся, разведутся. Куда нам? Опять вниз? Я так предполагаю, что да. Ага, вижу, куда нам. Блин, красиво тут. Но, правда, мне кажется, текстура гор немного...
Why do you always avoid talking about a baby? You know how much I want one.
Elizabeth, please, stop it.
Вот это
Stop
правильно.
What, David? Please, let's just talk about it. Why are you avoiding it? You know how much it means to me. Please, tell me the reason why. Is it me? Am I not good enough for you already? Tell me, David. I want to know the reason.
Elizabeth, I understand what you're feeling. No, it's not you. It's hard for me to talk about it because I'm worried about how you'll react.
Just tell me. That's all. I'm not asking for anything more.
All right. Please. Try to look at it from a rational point of view. We can't afford to raise a baby. At least not right now. I'm having problems finding a job. I can't find the one I'm dreaming of, or even a normal
Как же
one.
они задрали?
Keep
Почему
wandering from one to
так
another, hoping to find
долго?
something that fits me. I'm sorry, but we have to put that off for another time.
Вообще это звучит логично.
Put that off? David, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. I'm out of patience. What about my dreams? Aren't they included in your plans? I've always wanted to have a happy family despite any difficulties. With you. You only. And you're telling me to wait.
Elizabeth, it's necessary. Be
Woman
patient a
moment.
little. We will have everything. I give you my word.
Ugh! I need to be alone.
Woman moment
Quarrels are
игры 2.
always hard to endure, especially with the closest people. Misunderstanding never ends well. They will have to understand each other.
О, водичка. Купаться. Это гейзер у нас, я так понимаю, да?
I need to get upstairs somehow. How can I do it?
Да, мне аж самому интересно. Мы ж только что с
Maybe
тобой
the
не
geysers
подлетели.
will help me get there.
Да ну не падай ты, задрал. Вот мы и наверху.
Dad? Are you together again?
We aren't, yet.
But we are working on it.
Why are you so late? You didn't even call to warn that you're coming. What happened, David?
It's nothing, Mom. Everything is fine. I just wanted to talk about Elizabeth.
Is everything okay with
Ну,
her?
в смысле, все же хорошо было.
She's fine. It's just... she wants a child.
Oh, I've been there, son. We had a lot of conversations about it. We went through a lot of quarrels and making up. As a result, you came into this world. And I can tell you, those quarrels were worth it.
I'm with your father on that. Give her time. Give each other time. You're young, and there's a lot of beautiful things ahead of you. Let her know that you really love her. And everything will be all right. Don't worry about having a baby. Me and Dad will help you.
Ну, типа ребенка им сделаете.
Dad, I needed your support. However, I can't accept your help. I'll deal with it myself.
The words of a real man. Anyway, what are you waiting for? Go to her.
Elizabeth is quite a nice girl. David seems to like her, given how shy he was when talking to her. However, still don't understand who they are. Why do I see them on my way? I hope I'll get all the answers. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense.
Michel, people like you are always in search for their inner self. You have no clear goal you strive for. This is unprofessional. I need professionals who know what they want. Looking at you, I see uncertainty, absent-mindedness. Do you realize that at your age, it would be high time to decide who you want to be and what you want? Otherwise, you'll be drifting from place to place. As your resume says, grow up! I need someone who can take charge.
И что мне тут сделать? Ну, допустим.
No, you're wrong. I know who I want to be. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I'm aware and self-confident. And I'm confident that I can do any job, no matter how hard it can be. I know that working with you, I can achieve my goals. I hope you understand me.
What a bloody-minded and rude person. He doesn't understand anything. He only tries to look smart and
Хочу
important.
красную
But in
сферу.
reality, he just self-praises at the expense of others. I think that's what I need.
А что она сделала? А, зажгла, понял.
There's something missing to activate the altar.
Возьми. Я могу себя поджарить? Стой. Возьми меня. Нет, не я.
David? Is that you? Hell, it's really you, man. I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
It's me, Rick. Remember me? We were at the same school. We used to be good friends.
Rick? Is it really you? Wow! You've changed a lot since then. Look at you. You're a big man now.
Of course. A lot of water's flowed under the bridge since we put on a school uniform. It's hard to fit in it when the body wants to grow.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't recognize you on the spot. My head has been going crazy lately. You still got the same sense of humor. I didn't expect to run into you on the street like that.
Don't worry, man. Everything's cool. How's your dating scene? Got any job?
You won't believe it, but I'm already married to a pretty girl. We live happily, although sometimes it's a mystery to me how she deals with my character. But my job is a different story. I work here and there, but I don't stay anywhere for long. I have no career, in short. Alright, now I started complaining. You better tell me, how is it going for you?
Don't worry, you're not. Congratulations, friend. I'm glad at least some of us left the bachelorhood. As for myself, I still haven't found that special someone. My career's going great, though. I founded my own video game development company. Yeah, I made our common dream come true. Remember how we used to talk about this for hours?
You have to ask? Of course I remember. I'm glad some of us achieved their dream. I've been trying to go the same way, but no luck so far.
Listen, would you care to work with me? Let me help an old friend. We can become business partners. Wouldn't it be cool? What do you say?
I don't know what to say. Thank you for the offer, man. It means a lot to me.
Don't say anything but I agree, and come to my office tomorrow. Here's my card with the address.
Yes, sure. I agree. I'm sorry. I'm still in shock a little. I was just walking home thinking about my problems, and now I meet you and you're offering me a job I could only dream about.
No problem, friend. I'll be waiting for you at the office at 12 o'clock. Don't forget the time.
It was the day when David saw so much happiness in Elizabeth's eyes that he remembered it forever.
It's an important day. I have to present my first project.
Ё-моё, сколько можно
It's a
болтать?
chance I've been striving for all my life. I have to check everything again. I need to calm down a little and collect my thoughts, or I won't be able to make the pitch. You're absolutely calm, David. Breathe in. Breathe out. The thoughts are aligned. No doubts are left. Okay. I'm ready.
So, David, are you ready, man? Or have you changed your mind already?
I haven't. I'm all set. Locked and loaded.
Attaboy. All right, everyone's waiting for us. Let's go.
Here's your chance, David. You've been aching for this moment all your life. I think everything is going to be fine. The main thing is not to worry too much. Every step I made took me closer to this moment. David, despite the fact that you can't hear me, I'm glad to see you become a better person. You don't stand still. You keep falling and rising again to go further. You're a good man. No matter what the end of our journey will be, I'm grateful to you that you were always by my side.
Я думал, на этом мы закончим. Стал чувствовать себя получше, поэтому решил записать видосик продолжение. Все, давайте, спасибо за просмотр. Продолжение истории Дэвида мы обязательно узнаем. Всем пока, всем удачи.